one of the questions that comes up in these product roadshows is, in solution selling, if I'm not price competing, what do I talk to the merchant about when I first come into the business? And, best practice that I've seen or have practiced and it worked for me is that for the first few meetings, you don't talk about pricing at all. As a general rule of thumb, your first meeting with the business, you want to completely focus on the business and literally just be present to ask follow-up questions for every piece of information that the owner reveals. And by getting out the complete picture from the owner in the first meeting, you can then have follow-up questions and solidify your better understanding of their needs. Because every business owner will tell you two stories, right? How their business is today and how they wish it was if they had it their way. And so this how they wish they had is basically their way of explaining what problems they're experiencing in the business. And this could be the topic of conversation on the meeting number 2. Notice how we're still not pitching pricing or anything else about us, but the topic number 2 sort of does this analysis of, okay, so we are obviously here to sell something to you, and you have some needs, and are we even close in being a match? And only maybe in the third meeting is when you can show up and explain and do your pitch and explain what your value add is and how you can solve business problems and get the merchant to where they need to be or where they want to be, based on your conversations. And the longer obviously you spend on the merchant and understanding their needs, the easier this would be for you to relay your pitch in the terms that the merchants can easily consume and make a buying decision. A little insight about sales.